everyone? Mr. Coley here. Welcome to the October 2019 edition of ColeyCast, my monthly video message to the Alta Murrieta community. If you have never tuned in before to a ColeyCast, basically what I'm going to do over the next couple of minutes is highlight the exciting things that we've got planned for the month of October. For a complete listing of events, if you haven't already done so, be sure to bookmark altamurrieta.org. Go to the calendar page to see everything that we've got planned. I just want to highlight a few of those right now. So the first thing we want to start out with is October 10th is Family Food Night at Chick-fil-A. October 10th, anytime between 5 and 8 p.m., join us at Chick-fil-A, the one on Madison Avenue. The flyers will be going home for that. Be sure to bring that flyer anytime between 5 and 8 p.m., and a portion of your meal will go back to Alta's PTA. Again, that's Thursday, October 10th. The very next day, on Friday, October 11th, that's going to be PTA Family Movie Night. If you've been at Alta before, you know that movie nights are awesome. If you haven't, let me just kind of explain what we do. We set up out on the field. Doors will open at 7 p.m. Bring your blankets, bring your beach chairs, and you'll be able to set up out on the field. We will set up a huge screen outdoor, and at about 7:45, when it gets dark, we will start the movie. The movie will be announced very shortly, but make plans to join us Friday night, October 7th. Doors open at 7. Next thing I want to point out is Parent Conference Week. Parent conferences will be held between the week of October 21st through the 25th. So Monday, the 21st, is going to be a typical early release day with a dismissal of 2 p.m. But then Tuesday through Friday, those will be very special minimum days. So on those minimum days, Tuesday through Friday, the 22nd through the 25th, dismissal will be for our TK, K, first, second, and third graders. They will be getting out at 12:25, and then our fourth and fifth graders will be getting out at 12:30. Once again, we will be sending home a flyer with those bell schedules for that 1 week of parent conferences. Remember, Monday the 21st will be a regular early release day, 2 p.m. dismissal, and then the Tuesday through the Friday, the 22nd through the 25th, kids will be released K through third grade at 12:25. Fourth and fifth grade will get out at 12:30. Okay, I just want to highlight a couple other things, a couple reminders for everyone. First of all, in the morning, drop-off. Everyone's doing a great job. Remember to pull all the way forward when you're dropping off your child. If you drop them off in the car loop in the front, thank you for pulling all the way forward. You see our amazing student valets out there. They are helping open the car doors and greet people as they arrive. Make sure you pull all the way to the front. And I want to remind, we still have some people who are dropping off in the actual parking lot. A reminder that we cannot do any drop-offs in the parking lot. You are more than welcome to park in the parking lot and then get out with your child, walk them across the crosswalk into the front gate. We encourage that, but we are still seeing some folks each morning trying to drop their child off in the actual parking lot itself. It's clearly marked in the parking lot, no drop-off. That's for your child's safety. They're going to have to cross that loop. We want to make sure that everyone is safe. So if you're dropping off, be sure to do that in the drop-off loop only. Last thing I want to highlight is our costume parade. If you have been at Alta for several years, if you've got some older kids who've gone through Alta, you know that one of the neat traditions we have here is we do an annual costume parade. It is going to be on Halloween, October 31st. It's going to be held at 9 o'clock in the morning, and we're going to be sending a flyer home for this. So look for that flyer, but I know some of you are starting to look for your child's costumes early. If you're starting to do that, I want to send the reminder, and the flyer is going to detail this very clearly. Remember that the costumes must be appropriate for school. No weapons of any kind, No makeup involving blood or gore or anything like that will be allowed. I just want to remind everyone that we will have students, we have some of our pre-K and our kindergarten students. We have kids as young as 4 years old, 4 and 5-year-olds there. And that needs to be, our school needs to be a place of safety. And this is not going to be something, we don't want it to be something that would scare some of our younger students. So once again, no weapons, no blood, nothing like that. Please keep that in mind. If your child does come in a costume like that, they would be asked to change, or they may not be allowed to participate in that parade, because again, we want it to be a fun opportunity, a fun experience where they're going to get to walk around and everyone's going to get to see their costumes. But we do need it to be school appropriate and age appropriate. If you want them to do something like that night when you're trick-or-treating, fantastic. But at school, the costumes do need to be appropriate. If you have any questions about that, I've had parents in years past send me a picture of a costume or email me with a question about something like this. I'd be happy to go ahead and answer that question, to give you some input. But we want everyone to have a good time, but a safe and not a scary time. So, once again, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of ColeyCast. If you haven't already done so, be sure to follow us on social media. We're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram. Follow us there. If you're posting online about Alta, be sure to use our hashtag AltaRocks. Thanks for watching, everyone, and until next time, have a good one.